because some breaking news when it comes to going from Saturdays to Sundays. Some big news when it comes to the CFP semifinal loss right after that. Penn State All-American defensive end Abdul Carter set to enter the NFL draft. His new agents there told ESPN this morning. In a draft loaded with first-round edge rushers, Carter is considered by many the best, going as high as number 8 overall, according to our Ryan Wilson, I should say, in his latest mock draft. You see the 11s there. There's some legendary 11s at Penn State. The most recent, Micah Parsons. Before that, LeVar Arrington. And when it comes to DNs, let's just say it is very, very interesting to see where he can go here. For more who doesn't like defensive ends and guys that sit up here and maybe a little squeamish here, Ryan Harris, you had a chance to see Abdul there in person. We know what he's done this season for Penn State, but your thoughts on him taking his talents to Sundays?
I'm happy for him as a former player. He's going to have a tremendous NFL career. He reminds me a lot of a Sean Phillips, a player who played for the San Diego Chargers at the time. He has elite get-off. He's taller than you think. He's got excellent that bend and dip that can get underneath a tackle's punch. And then he also sometimes lines up like a Micah Parsons, kind of in that guard center tackle area. So somebody is going to have a fantastic football player. And to me, Abdul Carter could go as high as 2 or 3 overall. He is incredibly talented, and he was a big part of the reason why Penn State was playing in the semifinal.
Ryan, I'm curious. Those are a lot of pros. Those are all good. The reason why he's in that top 10 projection there, but maybe some cons he needs to work on before he gets to that next level.
He's going to have to be better understanding situations in terms of when it's run, when it's pass, and when to hedge the run versus the pass. But that's a lot of the young defensive ends that come into the NFL. At the end of the day, what you don't have to teach him far outweighs what you do have to teach him. And evidenced by the fact that he was playing last night in that semifinal game with his shoulders so taped that the tape came out of the shoulder pad and an entire arm brace, and he still was almost the MVP of the game. So he is willing to do whatever it takes to be successful. And even if I'm the Browns, I know you need a quarterback. I get that. But, I mean, you put him with Myles Garrett, that's a 1-2 combo. I don't know how you go past him as well if you're the Raiders. So to me, Abdul Carter is going to be behind that Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter. I really just can't say enough about how impressed I was. In my 8 years of broadcasting, college and NFL, I have not seen a defensive end as good as Abdul Carter at this point in his career. He is phenomenal.
Your Ryan twin is probably mad at you because that's his latest mock. So now he has to rip it up because you're saying the Browns at 2. If that doesn't happen, we saw him there, the Panthers at 8. Any other teams in that top 10 that may say, you know what, we want Carter on our team?
Well, I think everyone's going to say they want Carter on their team, right? There's not going to be a coach that doesn't want that. But I think about the Saints there, or especially the Bears. You want to give more opportunity to your offense. Well, he's not falling below 10 at Chicago. I know Ryan Poles, he's not going to let that happen. If you get a defensive end like that who can jump the cadence, which most people never even do in college, this is a huge opportunity. But Abdul Carter is not going to have to wait long. He will be the eye of the NFL, and some coaches already starting to pound the table for him and his skill set.
Abdul Carter breaking that news this morning here. Ryan Harris, of course, tapping in on that news. We see there Ryan Wilson projecting maybe 8 to the Panthers. Zach might be happy about that, and others. But as you said there, you know, look, he may not make it past 10, so we will see.